Hello guys, Crispy here, welcome back to another video. In this one, my friends, I'm going to be testing a GeForce RTX 3060 12GB GPU in Counter-Strike 2. This one is the Afox model of the card. We are running it with the latest Nvidia drivers, and I'm not manually overclocking it. You can see all of its specs right here in Tech Power-Ups. GPU 0, resizable bar is also enabled, and over on the left, we're pairing it with the Ryzen 7 5800X 3D and 32GB of RAM, DDR4 3600MHz CL14. So we don't have any CPU bottlenecks. Let's get into it, shall we? First up, let's go over the settings. I'm starting at 1080p resolution, and I'm also going to test this one at 1440p, 4K, and 1280 by 960 for those competitive players out there. And we're using the very high settings, but I lowered the anti-aliasing here to 4 times instead of 8 times, which is the default. I'm also going to test it out without MSAA as well. Alright guys, we're playing a casual match in this 2, as usual, and I'm gonna start counting the FPS. We're still spectating people here. It's the end of the round almost, but we're getting around 200 to 300 frames per second. That's... yeah, a lot lower than in CSGO for sure, but it's still a very high refresh rate experience, obviously. So if you have something like a 144 Hz or 165 Hz or even a 240 Hz monitor, you can take advantage of it fully at 1080p, even with MSAA going on. As you can see in the edge of the smoke, it drops down into the 120s. So I'd say the 3060 is probably more adequate for 144 Hz or 165 Hz. Now, of course, if you are a competitive player, there's still the low settings preset to play this with and achieve even higher frames per second, of course, so it's no problem here. This is for those of you who want that visual experience, you know, the upgrade from Counter-Strike Global Offensive. And it's actually looking pretty decent here on my OLED monitor. Sometimes I think it lacks contrast, or as some people say, ambient occlusion. But I think the ambient occlusion is alright, actually. We got this. It's only me on B, though, and everybody else is on A or middle. Oh, boy. Maybe I should just go there? I don't know. Yeah, they seem to be going short. The bomb is short as well, so I'm gonna push the tunnel here. Okay. That little black line is pretty distracting, actually. Damn it. Well, 3 hits. It's fine, my friends. That's a nice skin, actually. I like it, with the flames and stuff. Maybe I should grab one for the thumbnails. There we go. Good job. And the last one is going B with the bomb. Ooh, this is interesting. Well, he threw a flashbang, so you probably heard it. Yes, okay. There we go. My boys are gonna do this. I believe them, okay? My boys didn't get it. I think we've seen enough for the 4x MSAA testing here. I'm gonna disable that because it's very GPU intensive. And now with that disabled, we should get a good bump in frames per second. Look at that, touching 300 frames right now. We have money for... oh boy, we don't have money for any good weapons. Only the FAMAS, which kind of sucks. I don't like the FAMAS, honestly, guys. Should we push? Should we push tunnel? My friend, go first. You only have the 5.7. You have nothing to lose. Oh boy, oh boy. Still dropping a lot here. I noticed that in CS2, MSAA doesn't really make that much of a difference. It drops your FPS for sure if you have it on 4 times compared to disable it. But ooh, they're there. They are there in the middle. Change to Mirage. No, not now, please. Stop bothering me with that. That's distracting. There we go. Gonna go short. Why was it so slow? Like crouching there. It's all good, guys. It's all good. We got 3 kills already. We're gonna finish first place, I believe. Okay. Anyway, it seems like we're achieving like around 30 FPS more on average than previously with 4x MSAA. It's not really... I'm not gonna finish first. Come on. Well, at least now we can take a look at the smokes here, and previously it dropped to like 120 inside of smokes. Now it's not dropping from like 144, which is pretty good. Yeah, I like that, guys. But it's not noticeably smoother than it was with 4x MSAA. I'd say that the difference is not even noticeable, at least on 120 Hz, which is what I'm using right now. Maybe it's noticeable on like a 240 Hz monitor. It's gonna be slightly, very, very slightly smoother. But it doesn't really matter, honestly. Ooh, I'm not counting the FPS anymore. Not that we need it, because we've seen enough already at 1080p without MSAA. But now I don't think I can change it to 1440p. Because people are dying here. Whew. That's what I meant to do. Because I went to change the resolution, yes. Alright, at 2560 by 1440, unfortunately I don't have the 120Hz option anymore because of the capture card, but we're playing with 2 times MSAA first. I'm not gonna push it to 4 times because honestly, there's no need. The game looks plenty sharp already with 2 times. Even at native, if you're playing on like a 27-inch monitor at 1440p, it looks very sharp at native resolution. There's no need for you to utilize AA, in my opinion. They're still there, goddamn bastard. All right, let's see the FPS near the smokes. Also, it's getting like 170s, 160s, 150s, 130s here near the smoke. Oh! The bomb is actually on A. Oh boy, I'm not paying attention to anything. Oh, they know now. They know that I'm the last one alive. I am definitely gonna die. I'm not even switching weapons because they will hear me. I don't know why I'm so bad while filming. I guess it's very distracting to be always talking. Alright, now we're playing Inferno, which seems to be just as intensive as the Dust 2. So, oh boy. Okay, I'm gonna go with the Deagle. Let's hit some headshots, my friends. Start counting our FPS. Let's do this. This is it, 160s. It's still a high refresh rate experience at 1440p high. But you probably want to lower it down a little bit. Jesus Christ. Because whenever you come across smokes like this one, the FPS drop by a lot into the 90s. Look at that. Oh! Oh my god, that was perfect! I was like, the guy should probably be there, you know? So yeah. Does C4 actually float? That's pretty interesting. What? No, I don't believe C4 floats, right? Can I get another smoke kill, my friends? That's the question. Yes, I can. Nice! That was perfect. Oh boy, imagine if the only kills I can get are because of the smokes. Anyways, 147 FPS average, 84 1% lows. Obviously, those 1% lows come from the smokes. But now it's time for us to disable the MSAA. Here we go. It's set to none. Start counting our frames once again. Now we're touching 200 FPS at times, but of course that's because we're not really seeing any teammates in front of us. If we are, we get down into the 160s, 150s. That's, again, really similar to what we saw before. That's really surprising. Oh my god, it's dropping into the 70s still. Oh boy! Yeah, I'm not gonna pick that again. Guys, I'm gonna throw a smoke there. And we should probably move to A through the apartments or something. Time to pick them bastards in the middle. Ooh, zooming in actually drops our FPS. Ooh, zooming into the fire drops it like crazy. Look at that. So if you're playing at 1440p, oh my god, you should probably lower your settings to low. Otherwise, yeah, those 1% lows are actually going to be pretty terrible for Counter-Strike. Alright, guys, should we go? Should I stay or should I don't think we should go, actually. There are way too many CTs on the A side. Oh, hello. Seriously? He has my AK, the bastard, dude. The audacity. I'm actually recording my microphone with Audacity. Funny thing. That's not funny at all. All right, let's stop it there. I'm going to go up to 4K, which is going to be pretty bad. We're up to 4K resolution now, and we're using the same settings without any anti-aliasing here, okay? Because it's 4K after all, you don't need that. Start counting our FPS, getting 70s, 60s. So yeah, if you have a 4K monitor and you're aiming for that... Yeah, oh my god! Visual fidelity experience, you probably need an upgrade. Yeah, these FPS are not great for Counter-Strike. You know, even though we are mostly above 60, there is some huge added input lag to your inputs, obviously. Because of the low FPS, in Counter-Strike, I usually say you should aim for 120 plus all of the time. Even the 1440p experience here was not really that amazing. Okay, now we're playing at 1280 by 960 resolution, a very competitive resolution apparently, from what you guys have told me. 4 times MSAA and the very high settings. Alright guys, here we have it. Let's start counting our FPS, getting 200s right here. At the beginning of the round in a warm-up, we were seeing like 300 plus, but apparently when the round starts and everybody's shooting each other, you get a little bit lower FPS. Still, it's very good for a competitive experience once again. It's very similar to like 1080p, I guess. Maybe at 1080p dropped a little bit more into like the 140s, 130s, maybe 120s even. For a high refresh rate experience with a 144Hz, 165Hz monitor, it's really good. 240Hz, well, you might want to drop it down to low settings to achieve that. Oh my god. Alright, somebody threw a grenade from my team actually. Let's pay attention to the game now. I haven't been paying attention to the game whatsoever since I started making this video. I'm always talking, you know, that's very distracting. Also, guys, I forgot to tell you, but the FPS are also unlocked here. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Let's go. Let's go. All right. Oh, another one here. Okay, all good, all good. See, it's because of the competitive resolution right now that we're doing great. Come on, come on. No, no, he can't see me. I can't also see them, but okay. Ooh, boy. Ooh, that's a nice AK-47. Wait, nice, good one. This is beautiful, all right. So, what if you want a few extra FPS here? Well, you always got the option of disabling the MSAA. It looks a little bit more jagged. Yeah, Iceberg Tech actually told me that jagged is not the right pronunciation, so thank you very much, sir. And it's getting a little bit more FPS, touching like 300 frames per second at times. It's pretty nice. Alright, let's see the FPS on the edge of the smoke here, 160s. Once again, it makes a much bigger difference in CSGO, the anti-aliasing. There's a guy right here. Come on. Oh my god. I cringe at my own gameplay. I'm sorry, guys. Like, this is not me playing the game usually, okay? This is ridiculous. What the hell? You know what? Maybe I should play the game, you know, before I start recording and then do a voiceover so I can actually play well for you guys. Because this checking the FPS thing, having the on-screen display on top of the map and always be talking to you guys, it's super, super distracting in a competitive title like this one. I can do it in like Battlefield, for example, very well. But here, it's probably too much. These guys are really into the game, you know. I'm gonna go with the P90. It's in the arsenal. You can use it, right? It's a noob gun, yes, but I don't care at all. I'm just gonna push them bastards with it. Let's go. That's how we do it. And I'm dead now. But we did something. We killed both of the guys there, and they had the bomb, and now we got the bomb, and we're gonna win this round because of my beautiful push there. Anyway, that's about it for these settings, guys. We need to restart the game next to play on low. All right, just restarted the game. We're playing at 1080p now using the low settings and no FSR. It enables FSR unbalanced by default, but it looks terrible in this game, so avoid it. Okay, holy crap, 600 frames per second. Oh my god. Okay, that's because there was nobody in the map because the bomb had gone off and everybody was dead. But yeah, that was insane. All right, still insane though. Like 400 plus frames per second, still not a CPU bottleneck. Well, sometimes it is. Yeah, GPU is fluctuating a little bit on the usage, dropping down into the 80% range at times. Got 15 bullets here. It's enough. There we go, that's a nice headshot. See, all I needed was those 500 frames per second, and now I can do some things. Or maybe this weapon is a lot better than what I'm used to. Inside of the fire, things drop like crazy, but it's still good for a 240 Hz experience for sure. Smoke effects right here, dropping into the 300s. That's not even dropping, you know, like that's crazy good. Okay, oh my god, my guys actually know how to throw smokes pretty well. Why is that smoke color so different from this smoke color right here? That's pretty weird. There's only one guy left on the enemy team, guys. Is he gonna defuse the bomb and kill us all? No, definitely not. Oh, wait. He actually got a chance right now. What? Oh, he died. Now, to achieve these FPS, you will need a beefy CPU like the 5800X3D, a 5600X3D. Basically, any of the 3D CPUs will be really, really good for this game, obviously. But I think you should also get really high FPS if you're using like a 13th Gen i5, for example. That should be capable of achieving these kinds of FPS, right? All right. Nice, got him. Let's go. Oh. Okay, got another one. We need to change the resolution, guys, but I guess most people will probably play like this, right? So I am gonna stick with 1080p for now. Oh, okay, that's just a smoke. All right, there we go. There we go. And we got this. All right, MVP again. See that, guys? Sometimes I'm good. Sometimes I can do stuff. I just need the enemies to be very bad. That's all. Let's play at 1440. All right, here we go. It's 1440p time. Near the smoke, we get lower 200s. So it's still good for like a 240 Hz experience at 1440p. That's really great to see. Oh, boy. Freaking bastards. Okay, wait a second. No, no, stop it. Come on. Nice, 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 nice. We got this, we got this. Come on, guys. Push with me, come on. Don't stay there. Plant the freaking bomb right now. Let's go. Oh, yes, they got this, they got this. 7-4. That was the last one, okay. He was AFK. Uh-oh. Oh, that doesn't look good. Okay. No, 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 no. Okay, we got him. No, 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 you bastard. Get over here. Get over here. He dropped down there. Okay, we got this. We got this. Incendiary does nothing to me, my friend. Oh, yes. I am too fast. Too fast, too furious. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. He was standing still. How the heck didn't I headshot him in the first one? Okay, well, we got him. Nobody here? Seriously? Oh, what are you? From the back? Are you kidding me? What the heck? Oh, no. Oh. Now the question is, are my boys gonna do this? They're all pinned down on short. Come on. There we go. Good stuff, guys. Good stuff. Yes, this is not how you play Counter-Strike. Oh my gosh. Okay, okay. He still lasts more than me, my friends, in some of the games that we've played here today. Look at that. Look at him. Look at him go. Whoa. It actually worked. Are you kidding me? What? There is no freaking way this is working. This guy. Are you kidding me? At least we got the bomb planted and it's gonna explode because all of my boys decided to go short for some reason. There's the explosion, by the way, dropping our FPS by a little bit into the 150s. But yeah, overall the performance is amazing here at 1440p low settings, and if you are a competitive player here, you will want to play on low settings, of course. Also, the dynamic shadows are still here on low settings, okay? Some people have told me that you should not play on low because of the shadows, but, well, it's the same thing. They're just a little bit more pixelated. There's absolutely zero advantage of playing on high because of the graphics, at least in terms of shadow quality. Whoa. That was a nice shot. I'll take it. I'll eat it like a boss. Anyway, let's see it close to the smoke again. Dropping into like the lower 200s, high 190s. It's pretty good. It is pretty good. Anyway, let's stop it there. Now 3840 by 2160 using the low settings, obviously. And it's still in the 200s, as you can see, although already dropping. So inside of smokes, it probably won't be a very high refresh rate experience anymore. All right, here we go. 120s. Okay. That's actually not too terrible. If I throw an HE grenade into the smoke for it to disappear and now it appears again, that's really, really intensive. All right. Guys, it's all good. It's all good. We got this, okay? We got this. Come on. I'm gonna jump down here. This is full of smokes everywhere. Ah, still got killed from behind. But yeah, although this is not a competitive experience anymore, guys, this is alright. It's still very playable. It feels smooth. I'm playing on 60 Hertz, so there's not really any major slowdowns whenever it drops from 100 frames per second. It never drops from 60 FPS, so that's great as well. So if you have a 4K monitor, well, this is your only option, basically, to achieve 60 plus all of the time. Low settings, you know. Over here, it also drops into the low 80s, mid 70s at times. Okay. So once again, guys, it's playable, but in Counter-Strike, I would definitely aim for 120 plus all of the time. So it feels way more responsive that way. Uh-oh. Got him. Is there somebody else here? No? Alright guys, lastly, I needed to restart the game, but we're playing at 1280 by 960 with 120 Hz once again and the low settings. And this is gonna be fully CPU bound, I believe. And indeed, that is the case. We're seeing around 80%, 70% at times GPU utilization. We're getting insane FPS, of course. But again, you really need a beefy CPU to achieve these kinds of FPS. If you have something like a Ryzen 5 5600, you won't really see these insanely high frames. Okay, all right. Damn it. And of course, as less and less people are alive, we should start getting more and more frames per second because it becomes a little bit less CPU bound. And, well, it's over. 600 FPS looking at the ground there. Crazy. Even if you have like a really high-end monitor, a 360 Hz 1080p monitor, all you need to do is play at this resolution, or even at 1080p, it got around these FPS. So yeah, it's insane, guys. You can achieve super high refresh rates with a 3060. There's no need to upgrade for Counter-Strike 2 if you are a competitive player, of course, and if you just want to play at low settings, you know, and lower resolutions. Anyway, if you have a 3060, there's no need to upgrade for Counter-Strike 2, and if you've been wanting to buy one for this game specifically, I think it's a terrific card to achieve a high-level competitive experience in this game. The results speak for themselves, of course. My gameplay doesn't, because I totally sucked in this one. Well, it turns out that this is going to be our last round instead. But don't forget that you actually also need a very high, yes. You also need a really good CPU to achieve very high FPS here in Counter-Strike 2. But yeah, that's been it. Thank you very much for watching. Catch you in the next one. Love you all. Bye-bye.